frightened, are you, children?
It's not that, Zoe. It's Craig.
A complete dance disaster.
Yes, that is quite terrifying, but fear not, children, because tonight's show is full of all our favourite things. Jenny Eclair, Alexander Armstrong, Sheree Murphy are on the Friday panel. We've got a performance from one of the West End's biggest shows, Matilda the Musical. You see, there's nothing to be scared of, so why don't we start the show with a little sing-along? Their dramatic paso doble, everybody wants to rule the world. Well, these two feisty little monkeys certainly ruled the dance floor. It's the brilliant Oduba and Joanne.
That was so achingly stylish. Every element was clear in display.
There was an unsure moment down here where you looked a little bit lost and I didn't believe you.
You showed a totally different side to your character and I congratulate you. Well done.
Hello. Well, that was beautiful. What an entrance, I tell you. Len was saying just there how we saw a different side to you last week, Oduba. In fact, who was that man out on the dance floor?
I don't know, but I liked him.
I liked him a lot.
I've had nothing to be angry about on this show at all, but for some reason I was able to just crank up the angry gears. I loved everything about that dance. It was amazing.
It was absolutely superb. I mean, Joanne, was it hard to get the angry, moody Oduba from out of him? Because he is charming.
It wasn't that hard, actually. I think it's because, again, you got into the character.
Yeah.
And I even caught him putting the eyeliner on.
The eyeliner? Be proud, Oduba. Wear it with pride.
OK, fine. Just admit
I think
it.
they look very, very good in it. One by one, they fall. OK, the judges absolutely loving it along with the audience. Bruno said it was achingly stylish and incredibly different. Was it the toughest that you've done yet, would you say?
I don't think so, actually. I think quite early on, well, it was just so amazingly choreographed by Joe. I just completely immersed myself into it. The shaping of the back is a bit different. Yeah, you enjoyed that. The shaping of the back thing's a bit weird, but yes. I just loved learning paso. It was quite easy to get into it. I don't know how you thought I did.
Yeah, you loved that shaping of the back. As soon as you put your paso trousers on, you were like...
Hey! You see, it's the paso trousers every time they work. 3 10s at Blackpool last week, 1 10. Brilliant. Would you like some more?
Everybody would love some more. Everybody would love more 10s, obviously. I mean, at this stage, the thing is, you do have to pull out top scores. So it would have been lovely, but that's how the judges judge it. But just to be still here, because the public obviously liked it that much, to keep us in was just like, it was such a relief, and was obviously, especially here at the quarterfinals, just really great.
I know.
Yeah.
Quarterfinals.
What?
Next week's semi-finals, then the final. It's unbelievable. Len did say, Joe, there might have been a little incident around about the second chassé. Now, I'm no expert. What say you?
Yeah, there might have been a little one. Just a little one. But you know what? He was really good at getting straight back into the routine. So that I was proud of.
Well done.
There was a little
And
one.
I was just very happy and relieved.
That was just it. That was all we had. Now, your mum, Fola, is your biggest fan, but also your biggest critic.
Yes.
A couple of weeks ago, you did say on the show you hadn't rung her.
Oh, no.
You naughty boy.
I'm scared.
Have you spoken to her since your paso doble, and what was her feedback?
I have spoken to her since last week's show.
Yes.
Since the paso doble, no.
All the mums in the audience here are furious. She's a busy woman.
Well, no, that's right. She's very busy, but I also do like this show as using it as FaceTime. So, hi, Mum. I just wanted to say, the paso was great. we're still here. So I'll call you after this show as well.
Eyeliner.
He so won't, really. Oh, brilliant. Joe, let's talk about your mum and dad, Keith and Judy. They obviously run... I mean, they're kind of celebrities in their own right, actually, as your mum and dad. They run their own dancing school in Grimsby. What do they think... Yes, are you from
Grimsby, massive.
Yes, she's a lovely lady from Grimsby. What do they think of your latest student? I'm imagining they give a bit of feedback as well.
A bit? They ring me every Sunday and say, so, you know, if you get through, what dance have you got next? And I tell them, and they list off about 50 things. Make sure he does this, and this, and this. But, no, they're really proud of you.
Oh, that's good to hear.
I'm thankful of that as well.
You have the seal of approval from Keith and Judy. It's Musicals Week and you get to be Willy Wonka. I'm loving that. We spoke to Vicky about your costume yesterday. And are you a bit gutted you're not being an Oompa Loompa, Joe?
Absolutely mortified.
Come on. This is how good you would have looked. With that tan level, you're a bit like Natalie Lowe. No, I love you now. This is your music. It's quite magical.
Come with me, and you'll
stop. All right, stop it. I'm a dangerously hormonal woman. I'm getting emotional now. Obviously, Gene Wilder passed away this year. This is an amazing piece to dance to. I think it could get quite... couldn't it? How's it going?
I'm sure it's going to get emotional. The first moment we actually started learning it in the studio, I just got goosebumps about this dance. I mean, you mentioned Gene Wilder. I remember Joe and I were coming down on the train earlier in the autumn when we heard that he passed away. And that character, for me, has always been like one of my iconic characters from my childhood. So to be given the opportunity to become Wonka on this show, where's the box of tissues?
Where's the glitter box? Any parts, has he taken well to the Foxtrot, Joe?
Definitely has. Obviously there is, because it's Musicals Week, you do need a lot of character in it, but the competition's getting tougher now, so you do need to be technically perfect. The judges are looking for details. So, yeah, he's focused on that, and that's good.
He's been a very good boy this week. Any parts you're particularly worried about or that have troubled you this week, Ori?
Well, I mean, the Foxtrot, as Joe told me earlier this week, was called because there was a lot of fox trotting. You're on your tiptoes a lot.
In the olden days.
In the olden days, so...
Because you often see foxes trotting around the urban bins.
There's going to be a bit of that.
Not too much trotting. I said in the olden days.
Yeah.
Oh, right, OK.
I've learnt so much.
And there's so much more. Now, let's talk about the elusive 10 from Craig. We have not seen for you yet. Could this be the dance to crack him, Joe?
I'm hoping so. We'll see. I mean, he does tend to look at the minor details, and any excuse he has not to give a 10, he'll use that. So hopefully we've worked hard on the technique this week and there won't be anything that... Hopefully.
Still amazing scores, though, across the board. If you get through this weekend, you are in the semi-finals. It's just mean 2 dances. Yikes. What do you feel about that, Ori?
That fills me with... like, I mean, one dance... When we did the Cha-Cha challenge last week, we'd already done Cha-Cha, but still, the thought of doing another dance made me so nervous. But let's get this Saturday...
Should we just do tomorrow first?
Yes. Think about that.
And fingers crossed, you do get your golden ticket to the semi-finals, because they're brilliant. Ori and Joanne.
Before we go, though, Zoe, please, can we have just a little bit more?
More? You dare to ask for more, boy? Oh, go on, then. Let's take a look at how rehearsals are coming along.